Very good. What is your position on the multi-center at this point in time?
Okay, so I'll just elaborate on what I said the other night, and I think there might have been some confusion that I was too firm in my answer. I believe we have a mandate that was given to us in 2008, and that was with a successful referendum question saying, do you support, and that was asked to the taxpayers to borrow up to $15 million. And that is the mandate that we have. The option B, in my opinion only, means that we're admitting defeat. And I really challenge my colleagues who say we have done nothing. That's a slap in the face to our very active multi-center fundraising team, and it also is a slap in the face to others who have worked hard to get the $2 million grant, the $2 million loan from the Northern Development Trust. We are working hard for this, and as far as I'm concerned, Plan B is something we look at after. I'm not going to admit defeat to those funders.
Thank you for your comments. Floor is open. Anybody want to make a question? Okay. Questions for Ron Craig Mapp. You mentioned reducing red tape for businesses. How do you intend to accomplish that?
Thank you for the question. I intend to accomplish reducing red tape as a business owner myself. I see what you guys have about doing planning plans, needless accounting systems. There's many people who are good at that kind of revenue until something everything. And we're the business to know that they can kind of lead us in their time when they're dealing with that. I've built the system with that. We have to do many meals with no time for nothing. And it's absolute rubbish that small businesses will have to do that. We have to encourage small businesses in the community. We want to see that there are people who are making an effort to create a small business, to give them every opportunity to start that business and come out. It's an excellent citizen to start businessing. I'm the one that's got it. But many times they don't take the book in themselves. They just need to know what they're going to do. And I think that is what government is doing for them. And I think that I can think of myself. The time when I listen to my family going on, I really want to know what it is. And I really want to know what business is about because think we are to this game process. Thank you.
Question for Ron Paul. You stated that as an error, you would lead from the bottom up. What does this mean?
Thank you for the question. What I mean there is that, and I'll give you a perfect example, is that under the present regime, there is an executive committee of council, and that executive committee of council will meet and do a bit of a dress rehearsal for some of the decisions that are made. My style of leadership would involve all of council being the executive committee so that none of us would be left out in the cold and having to show up for a meeting and know that there have been decisions that have already been made and we're simply there to rubber stamp them. Further, I would have more citizens committees. I would like to see a return of the Health Advisory Committee, and I alluded to that in my comments about looking after mom and dad, and I'm seeing some of the situations out there in our healthcare system, but right now there's no mechanism for people to voice their concerns or even their ideas for improved healthcare. And I would like to bring back the Health Advisory Committee so that people have a meaningful voice rather than just talking to the bureaucratic heads at Northern Health.
Mary, if you get in as mayor, what are you going to do about the drug problem?
I wish I had that answer. Absolutely. I'll probably call him around and ask him to chair a committee for me. In all sincerity, and maybe I feel a little different than some of my colleagues, I do believe that we have made some movement forward. We did have one large drug dealer taken down, and I applaud him. It takes an awful lot of time. And absolutely, that is not on the radar amongst the other things that are there. I think all that we can do is possibly, our liaison who works on council with the RCMP, or we could possibly go back to a committee of the whole style and look at it more as a collective, but I'm not quite sure how we can address the drug problem, but I do know we have a problem, and every community in British Columbia has a problem. And I also want to recognize that we have had a regional crime team that has really helped considerably. We have lobbied the city of Cornell to try and keep that funding in place for that, because that certainly helps us. Because it's not just the city. Director Armstrong and the crew from the regional district, they've got a few grow-ups and things out there too. So, it's something that we need to work together, not just as a city, but as the region, and we need to work entirely together, and I'm prepared to do that.
Where'd you grow up, man?
Okay, open floor again. The question?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Gary Miller. I'm the DD Mary, Ron, and Ron Paul. Ron Craigmeyer, sorry. My question namely is to Ron Craigmeyer. The other day I read in the Observer an article you put in, including a bypass. But every now and again this subject will come up. And some of us have lived here for several years are curious how you approach the provincial government for funding for such. And I do thank you for the reply on the email telling me that it'll be probably one term beyond this one before anything is done. Now, some of us have listened to this for a long time, and I do have a lot of respect for anybody that's behind the support of the mobile site. But I kind of have my doubts whether anything will be done with this bypass, knowing perfectly well that the highway traffic running north and south, as Ron has briefly mentioned his parents, and with the health facilities brought downtown. And we have what we call Front Street, section Highway 97, also depends on both sides of the road. Every now and again, the valley is there. Someday it's going to be a nation. I am curious how you think we're going to get money from the provincial government to support this.
Thank you for the question. I can respond to you very briefly. I think, as I said, I think we're going to get up there for most cases, many challenges today with our main issues right now. The bypass is probably useful to do being looked at. I think I've been more times here in Cornell getting a hot bypass to myself, and then I'd like to get a highway bypass. The funding for that is going to have to be provincial. We will keep putting 2 lanes of traffic in our direction to the south and to the north of us, and it's all going to be congested in our country, which is not the ideal solution when we look at the city of Cornell. So we're going to be a blockage for this highway with the province is planning. I'd like to sit down with you until the plan is early right now, and ask them to get funding and what assistance they can get to us to alleviate this traffic situation there, creating in Cornell. I do think we went to the question that is next to see the base for that we're looking. Hopefully I'll have to find the question, but right now we'll just see the picture as to when that's going to happen until we look at government sources, because we're saying that we cannot afford a bypass.
Ron, Paul, would you like to weigh in on this also? Mary?
Thank you. I surely would like to weigh in on this, and actually, I think that our opportunity for getting some action on, I don't like to call it a bypass, we'll call it a north-south connector and alternate truck route, but I think our opportunities are excellent, given the fact that we have a provincial election coming up in 2013, given the fact that we have some pretty powerful cabinet ministers living on the other end or the north end of the Caribou Connector. Got to remember that the Quesnel bypass, or whatever you want to call it, is not a Quesnel issue as much as it is a northern British Columbia issue and important to the entire economy of British Columbia. And furthermore, the bypass route that is being selected is not really the bypass route that I favor, in that it does not take logging truck traffic off of Front Street. And I would like to see us go back and revisit that project with that proposal so that we can route the traffic that's coming from the west, the loaded logging trucks, rather than bringing them up Front Street, shoot them right across past Dunrogan on by the railway tracks over the Quesnel River, and so that it can tie in with the new route. But I think that we stand an excellent chance of getting our so-called bypass even before the multi-center.